Why do forest fires change lake water quality? Imagine a forest fire raging through a landscape, turning everything in its path into ash and smoke. Now, think about what happens to the nearby lakes after such a blaze. You might be surprised how much fire can influence water quality in lakes and rivers. When a forest burns, it doesn't just affect the trees, it changes the entire water system around it. The first thing that happens is that the fire destroys the vegetation that normally covers the soil. Without plants to hold the soil in place, the ground becomes loose and more prone to erosion. When it rains, this loose soil and ash are washed into lakes and streams, increasing the amount of sediments and particles in the water. These sediments make the water cloudy, a condition called turbidity, which blocks sunlight from reaching underwater plants. Without enough light, these plants struggle to grow, which can upset the balance of the entire aquatic ecosystem. At the same time, the ash and soil contain nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. These nutrients are normally absorbed by plants in the forest, but after a fire, they get washed into lakes. This sudden influx can cause algae to grow rapidly, creating what is known as an algae bloom. While some algae are harmless, excessive growth can deplete oxygen in the water, making it hard for fish and other aquatic creatures to survive. This process is called eutrophication and can lead to dead zones where little life exists. Fires also reduce the number of trees and plants that normally absorb and transpire water. This means more water flows quickly into lakes and rivers, often causing water levels to rise and increasing the risk of erosion along the shoreline. The rapid runoff can carry heavy metals and other contaminants from the burned soil into the water, further degrading its quality. Temperature and pH levels in lakes can also change after a fire. Ash and organic matter can make the water warmer and alter its acidity, which can stress aquatic life and make the water harder to treat for human use. These effects can last from several months to many years, depending on how severe the fire was and how quickly the environment recovers. Monitoring lake health after a fire is essential. Regular testing of water quality parameters like nutrient levels, turbidity, sediment loads, and temperature helps water managers understand how the ecosystem is changing. This information guides decisions on water treatment and conservation efforts. Managing forests with practices like thinning or controlled burns can reduce the severity of fires, which in turn helps limit their impact on nearby lakes. In short, forest fires change lake water quality mainly by increasing runoff of sediments, nutrients, and contaminants. These changes affect the physical and chemical conditions of lakes, impacting aquatic life and water usability. Keeping a close eye on these shifts helps protect our water resources in fire-prone areas.